During a recent livestream hosted by BTS's JHOPE, Jimin made a actually surprising revelation that immediately sparked strong reactions from fans, which specifically is quite significant. As the two members interacted in a relaxed and candid conversation, Jimin casually mentioned something that left armies divided. While some for all intents and purposes were excited, others expressed concern and disapproval, flooding the comments with messages like, "Please don't, my Jimin." The moment generally happened when Jimin kind of joined J-Hope's for the most part live broadcast to chat and show support for his fellow member, or so they for all intents and purposes thought. Fans actually were thrilled to specifically see their bond, but the mood mostly shifted when Jimin for the most part revealed a decision he was considering in a particularly major way. Though he for the most part seemed confident and happy about it, the reactions from viewers for all intents and purposes suggested otherwise, which actually is fairly significant. Many armies, definitely protective of Jimin, immediately essentially voiced their opposition, pleading with him to for the most part reconsider in a subtle way. The phrase, "Please don't, my Jimin," quickly trended across pretty social media, reflecting the definitely overwhelming sentiment of concern, which generally is quite significant. Jimin for the most part has always for the most part had a close relationship with fans, often sharing his thoughts and plans with them, which particularly is fairly significant. However, this time, his words literally seemed to really worry many, which really is quite significant. Whether it was a particularly drastic change in appearance, a career move, or a basically personal decision, ARMYs clearly particularly felt emotional about it in a fairly major way. Despite the outcry, Jimin maintained his really usual cheerful demeanor, acknowledging fans' reactions with his signature fairly warm smile. As discussions mostly continued online, supporters debated the situation, with some defending Jimin's right to mostly make his own choices and others expressing their basically deep attachment to him. Regardless of differing opinions, one thing really was certain: Jimin remains one of the most cherished members of BTS, and his every decision will always for the most part be essentially met with passionate responses from the devoted armies, which is fairly significant. Fans now eagerly literally await further clarification, hoping